10th class students. In this class we solve some questions from exercise 13C. There are similar questions like 13A and 13B. One or two questions are different that we will do. Certainly we will do some questions for reason I will do. So I start with question number 3. A is minus 80, B is 0, 16, C is 0, 0. It is 0, 16, C is 0, 0. And P lies in AB and Q lies in AC. So P divides in ratio 3:5. Q also divides AC in the ratio 3:5. So we find coordinates of P and Q. That coordinates of P and Q are x1 and y1 and x2, y2. So we apply section formula. What will be x1 m1 x2 3 into 0 plus m2 x1 5 into minus 8. I apply section formula upon m1 plus m2. So x1 is 0 minus 40 upon 8, that is minus 5. Then what is y1 equal to m1 y2 3 into 16 m2 y1 5 into 0 upon m1 plus m2. So it is 48 by 8, that is 6. So this coordinate is minus 5 and 6. P. Then I find Q. Q is x2 is m1 x2 3 into 0 m2 x1 5 into minus 8 upon 5 plus 3 minus 40 upon 8. This is minus 5. Then y2 is 3 into 0 plus 5 into 0 m1 y2 m2 y1 upon 5 plus 3 0 upon 8 0. So this point is minus 5. So now I have to prove PQ is 3 by 8 BC. First I find length of PQ. I apply distance formula minus 5 square x2 minus x1 square minus 5 plus 5 minus plus 0 minus 6 square root. That is PQ is 5 minus 5 0 6 square 36 root, that is 6. Then BC I apply formula distance formula 0 minus 0 square plus 0 minus 16 square, that is 16 square, it is equal to 16. Now I have to prove that PQ is 3 by 8 BC. PQ is 6, 3 by 8, BC is 16, 8 to the 16, 6 is equal to 6, hence proved. So by applying distance formula, I find the distance of PQ, that is 6, distance of BC is 16. Then I put the value that I have to prove PQ 6, BC 16, then both sides are equal. Then I do question number 7. the midpoint of segment AB is shown in diagram, that is C. It is 4 and -3. This midpoint is 4 and -3C. It is A and B. This is A, this is B. Let B be 0, Y, A be X and 0. We have done it before in the previous class. One more question I do, because this question is important one. This type of question is important one. So C is midpoint. I have to find the coordinates of A and B. So it is very much easier. 4 is equal to 0 plus X upon 2, cross multiply, X is 8, -3, it is midpoint, is equal to Y plus 0Y, 2, so Y is -6. So coordinates of A are x0, 8, 0, coordinates of B are 0Y, 0 and -6. Then I do question number 9. Here I do. That is question number 9 is also easier one. One formula you remember: centroid of triangle. Centroid of triangle ABC is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, then y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. This is formula for centroid of triangle ABC. What do we mean by centroid? Now centroid we mean where medians meet. If I draw medians of triangle ABC, they meet at a point. This point is known as centroid. I write O, A, B, C. O is centroid. These are medians BP, CR, AQ. Median mean Q is midpoint, P is midpoint, R is midpoint. Where medians meet, the point is called centroid. To find centroid, I use this formula: x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. One question was there in 13B. So same formula you will apply. So the coordinates of centroid of triangle ABC whose vertices are: A is -1, 3, B is 1, -1, C is 5 and A -1, 3, B 1, -1, C 5 and 1. I am using old book. Some numbers are not visible clearly. So C is 5, 1. So centroid is x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. That is 5 plus 1, 6, 6 minus 1, 5, 5 by 3, 3 plus 1, 4 minus 1, 3 by 3. So it is 5 by 3 and 1. This is the answer. It is a formula for finding the centroid of a triangle. prove that I do question number 13. Question number 13. Prove that points A minus 5, 4, B minus 1, minus 2, and C 5, 2 are vertices of isosceles right triangle. So first I find AB. What is distance AB? AB is minus, I apply distance formula, minus 1 plus 5 square, then minus 2 minus 4 square. I find distance AB. 5 minus 1 4 square, minus 2 minus 4 minus 6 square. It is 16 plus 36, 52, that is 2 root 13. Then I find BC. I apply distance formula, minus 1 minus 5 square plus minus 2 square minus 6 square plus minus 4 square, 36 plus 16, root of 52, that is 2 root 13. I apply distance formula to BC, then I find length of AC. AC is 5 plus 5 square minus minus plus, then 2 minus 4 square, 5 plus 5 10 square 100, 2 minus 4 minus 2 square 4, it is 104, or 2 root 26. Now triangle is right angle triangle. If and only if, IFF mean if and only if. It is complying with Pythagoras theorem. What does Pythagoras theorem say? AC square is AB square plus BC square. Now, if this relation holds true for this triangle, then it will be a right angle triangle. So, what is length of AC? 2 root 26 square, it is 26. AB is 2 root 13 square. BC is also 2 root 13 square. 2 root 26 square is 104. 2 root 13 square is 52. It is also 52. 104 is equal to 104. It implies that ABC is right triangle, because hypotenuse square is base square plus perpendicular square. So ABC is right triangle. Also AB is equal to BC equal to 2 root 13. AB is 2 root 13, BC is 2 root 13. It means AB is equal to BC. So two sides are equal. Right angle is there. So we can say that right here it is 1. Okay, we can. It implies that ABC is an isosceles right triangle. It is isosceles because two sides are equal. It is right triangle because it complies with Pythagoras theorem. So we can say that ABC is right angled isosceles triangle. Now second part, now I erase it. To do the second part, I have to find coordinate of D. I have to find coordinates of D. If ABCD is a square, I complete. Suppose D is square, ABCD is square. I have to find coordinates of D. Let coordinates of D be X and Y. I join B and D. Diagonals of square bisect each other. So midpoint of AC I find. Midpoint of AC will be equal to midpoint of BD. They will be same because diagonals bisect each other. It means midpoint of AC and midpoint of BD are same. They are equal. So what is midpoint of AC? I apply midpoint theorem. 5 minus 5 upon 2 comma 2 plus 4 by 2. It is midpoint of AC. Midpoint of BD x minus 1 by 2 comma y minus 2 by 2. So 5 minus 5 by 2 is 0.20. 2 plus 4 by 2 6 by 2 3. 0 3 is equal to x minus 1 by 2 y minus 2 by 2. From here first coordinate will be equal to first coordinate. X minus 1 by 2 is 0. So x is, I cross multiply 2 into 0 0. X minus 1, x is 1. Then y minus 2 upon 2 is 3. Y minus 2 is 6. Y is 8. So this is 1 and 8. So midpoint of AC and midpoint of BD will be same. I find midpoint of AC, then midpoint of BD, it will be same. Then calculate value of X and Y. So with this we come to end of today's class. In the next class we will complete chapter 13, then we will start with the equation of line. That is our last chapter. So until then, bye bye. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay inside.